His opponent is Muay Thai attraction from Chicago, Illinois, representing partner Muay Thai at 180 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the specialist, Jesse Perez. Here we go.
Okay, so we've got two guys who are at 1-0, but one thing stands out. The last time Jesse Perez fought was 2011. He actually fought on a card that I fought on, so it's been a while since he's been in there.
He is the older fighter at 33 years old.
Yeah, and Roman fought very recently at No Mercy, a little more recently at No Mercy 2016 against Pedro Gutierrez. He won the, oh!
I think it was ruled, was that ruled?
That was a slip? Okay.
Yeah.
He won,
spinning back fist.
yeah, Jesse he's got really excellent technical boxing, and he's a fan of old school K1 Madsen Gibson. So he likes those front leg, axe kicks and things. I don't know if he's going to throw any tonight, but I'm kind of hoping he does. Whereas Roman is a bruiser. He sort of covers distance recklessly. He's got a lot of power, and he just likes to kind of, what he's doing here, put you up against the cage, kind of beat you up and rough you up. Jesse likes distance. He likes to catch you coming in with sneaky uppercuts. It's very totally different styles.
And Roman,
nice knee.
Roman is the Sicilian Savage, fighting out of Second City MMA and Herc Hayes. All those guys.
Yeah.
They're all a bunch of very accomplished guys there, of course. Angelo Rivera will be the main event later from Second City as well.
Jesse's putting his head down, which I don't think is a good idea against Roman. Yeah, Jesse's out of Predator Muay Thai. Good camp, great Muay Thai there. Ooh, that was a good knee to the body. That
talking to Jesse before the fight here, said what does he want to accomplish this time around in his mixed martial arts Muay Thai career. He wants to bring sexy back. So we'll see if he can take steps in that right direction here tonight.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He is. Very, very funny, very entertaining guy.
Yeah, I mean, these two couldn't be any more different in terms of their approach and in terms of the way they fight. And right now, I would say that Roman is getting the better.
That's going to be ruled.
That could have been ruled a knockdown. He did land that spinner on the forehead.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay.
I thought it would be ruled a knockdown.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a replay of that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that because there was a strike there. But what we're seeing is exactly what I expected. Roman coming forward, throwing looping punches, trying to get in Jesse's face and push him up against the cage. Jesse's trying to get distance and trying to use some of that slickness. Right now, he's having a little tough time getting the distance he needs.
Yeah, I don't know if Jesse, I mean, I don't think he would underestimate his opponent, but Roman looks to be a very strong grappler at this point. Maybe that, in a Muay Thai fight, you don't really expect it.
Yeah, and for Muay Thai, that's what makes it different from kickboxing, right, is that you can clinch. You can get in there, and it's exhausting. And as you know, when you're having to clinch and grapple and strike, that's the worst. Like doing one or the other seems to be way easier. It's having to do both because they're totally different movements, and they just exercise your muscles oppositely. If that makes sense. And that's what makes MMA so hard, is having to grapple, strike, you know. But in Muay Thai, you do get some of that. And you can win fights just by tiring the dude out with your clinch and then knocking him out. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, there was a warning of some kind. And as expected, Roman comes forward, gets hit with a hook.
Yeah, the pressure.
That was kind of behind the head. The ref doesn't call it. Nice knee inside there. And again, this is what Roman does, is he comes in, but he's coming in from a little bit far away, and if Jesse can time him, he'll get him. Otherwise, he's going to get brutalized on the inside.
Yeah, because Roman, Falagario doesn't have much technique. He's just approaching, rushing in.
And that's what he did in his last fight. He just came forward. Yeah. And against somebody who, he was a much smaller fighter that he fought, so he could get away with it. And thus far, he's been able to get away with it with Jesse. But when he meets somebody who can stick that jab or has a really slick rear hand that just pops you, he's going to be his own worst enemy, because he'll walk in and his moving forward actually works against him. But so far, I think he's dictating the pace of this fight. Jesse hanging in there, trying to make things interesting, but thus far, the aggression is just too much for him. Oh, that was...
Oh, was that low?
That was very low, I think.
Oh,
that went right up the middle.
Yeah, he's in pain.
We could use that replay.
I don't know if I want to see that again.
I know, that looked painful. And Jesse was complaining earlier of a groin shot that the ref did not call, so I'm not sure. Those are hard to come back from, especially in Muay Thai, where you know you're going to be facing knees again.
Yeah. So, Professor, let me ask you.
Yeah.
In mixed martial arts, if there's a low blow, you get 5 minutes to recover. Is it the same in Muay Thai?
You know, that's an excellent question. I don't actually know, and I'm wondering because in our rounds here are only 3 rounds. Do you get less time to recover? That's a question we got to ask the boss.
Right.
That I don't know.
I wonder if you get 3 or 5.
I'm pretty sure that in Glory kickboxing that you do get the 5 because I think they try to. What's happened? We got a replay. Oh, can't really see it from here. Oh, yeah.
So there was a first. There was actually 2 groin shots.
Yeah. This could be over, and if it's over, it's a no contest.
Would it be a no contest because it's in the second round?
I think so, yeah.
I think he's going to fight his way through this.
Yeah, life sucks when you've been actually like a real low blow. Like,
it's terrible.
Yeah. Let's see if we can see anything.
First one.
Okay, that one wasn't low. There's that one. Yeah, that one was low. Yeah. That one was low.
The first one was a glancing blow.
It was a glancing. It looked like it could have possibly hit just the abdomen, but that one was for sure right up the...
Yeah, that was dead on.
If I'm Jesse, I'm taking as much time as they would give.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm sitting, taking a break and ordering a Coke. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And could this benefit... This could also benefit Falagario, or do you think the break benefited Perez?
I think it benefits Perez because he looks a little more winded. I think being away from the cage for 4 years is affecting him a little bit because Roman's seems fine in terms of his cardio. Jesse's being manhandled a bit right now.
You know, oftentimes when...
Nice counter. Oh! Wobbled him there a little bit, I think.
Oh yeah, sometimes when you give a low blow and you get warned like that, some guys are hesitant to throw those knees again. That's not the case with Roman. He went right back to it.
He doesn't care. Now, Roman's taking some deep breaths. That's what happens when you're aggressive, right? You're always coming forward. It takes a lot out of the gas tank. Jesse's hanging around. Let's see if he can make something happen. So far, 2 rounds to none for Roman.
I agree with that.
I think the one thing Roman does need to be careful because another low blow, it's probably a point, and then that makes this a draw, potentially anyway. If Jesse wins that round, wins the 3rd round, which after going up 2 rounds to none, you don't want to have a potential draw.
Yeah. Jesse's definitely going to have to be searching for a finish here.
Yeah, he needs to dance. I think instead of trying to stand in front of him and play the Muay Thai game, I think he should get on his bike, just box, jab him until that opening comes for his right hand, either straight down the pipe or the uppercut. He just hasn't been able to show any of that boxing that I've seen before. I've sparred with Jesse. I know what he's got.
Are they calling the fight?
Oh, they're calling it. Well, that's unfortunate.
Why? I'm unsure as of right now why they're calling it.
Did Jesse not want to come back out for round 3?
I think he said he wasn't going to answer them.
Okay. Well, you know, I'll say this. He could have said he didn't want to fight anymore after the groin kick and gotten a no contest out of it. Instead, he finished the round, went to his corner, then decided, I've had enough. Right. That's respectable in my book.
Absolutely.
All right, Joe Slide, the official decision here in this contest. Jesse Perez was not able to enter the bell for the 3rd round. Your winner, the Sicilian Savage,
Again, ring rust is potentially a really big issue here. And Roman just like zapped his strength very quickly by kneeing him to the body over and over and over again. That just really worked for him well.